Hey, what's up? Welcome back. I wanted to get you with a quick video about the flow because so many of you have been asking, hey, it seems like you're in the flow a lot. How do I get into the flow myself? A lot of things like that where people are trying to get into the flow in order to make their lives better, which is a very important thing and a very good perspective to take. Don't be taking the perspective that you're missing something. Taking the perspective that there's something else that can improve to your life. It doesn't mean you're missing anything. You're already good. The flow is just going to make it even better, more efficient, more improved. So, how to get into the flow is a simple thing. The flow, like this wind, for example, is always blowing like crazy, and it can just knock you off your horse, knock you down on your face, or it can lift you up, push the wind towards your back, and help you go exactly in the direction you've decided to go. So, this whole thing about the flow, can you access it with different ways? Is there secrets to access it? Is there a way right now that you can get into the flow? Because that's probably what you're wondering. So let's cut all the filler, all the crap, and let's get right to the good stuff about the flow. The good news is the flow is always there, just like this wind, but bad news is there's something inside of you that's blocking it off. It's blocking off the flow, so you can't get that flow inside of you because you are blocking it off on purpose. It's not like the flow's fault you're not in the flow. It's your fault you're not in the flow. So take responsibility and accountability that something you're doing, not consciously, because consciously you probably want to feel amazing and efficient and do stuff really well. It's subconscious, unconsciously in our body, we are putting up blocks to not being in the flow because we've been judged before, because we feel guilty and we've been shamed for being in the flow and exhibiting symptoms of being in the flow. What? That's right. The craziest thing is people will judge you and shame you for being your best self, for being your best version, and for just putting it out there and throwing out your ideas, even if you have no idea if the idea works or not. Woo! So, you have to really focus and say, all right, where am I blocking myself off? Where should anyone else be able to do this where I am just stuck a little bit? I have a little thing that's stuck, but it's not stuck. It's only blocking the flow from entering you. So, it's focusing in on these body, subconscious things that help you get into the flow. Now things, let me just say real quick, what has helped me get into the flow a lot before? Doing things that are challenging, doing things that you've been associating negative emotions with. So if you're like, oh man, this might be bad, super scary, like jumping off a high dive or something, that's kind of the example. Jumping off the high dive that you've never jumped before, but making it, that's when you get into the flow. Also, it doesn't have to be a challenging situation. It can be just where you are letting go so much. Let go so much that you can finally just feel the flow. Like I've gotten a massage before, and boom, I'm in the flow. It doesn't have to be a challenging situation to get you there. But you do have to have a rapid change in your physiology of your body, and you need to let go. Some sort of letting go, letting in. So, take these things, see what you can do, and I would love to hear how you get in the flow too. Alright? So, sound like a deal? Peace out. It's as good as it gets right here.